We're back with another beta. I can't tell you how many times I had to thinking re-edit the last part 3 times because of that stupid scene. Because I made the box as a little bit too small. I always made the box a little bit too small, in which you can see some stuff I can't really show. Like seriously, oh my god, it annoyed me so much. But I know. Let's just do this. I'm not Kenji. And he doesn't have anything here, so... Hanako stands in the doorway, naked and holding a towel. Hanako, what are you doing here? I couldn't sleep. So, I was going to the nurse with you, but you were in here. Can we do it together? Sure, I suppose. Hanako smiles, hangs up her towel, and kneels down behind me. I guess I'll go first then. Hanako leans forward, pressing herself into my back. She reaches past me and grabs my washcloth, wetting it in the wash basin, and starts to scrub my back. How is it? Remember, remain calm. That is important in situations like this. Good. I mean, great. Embarrassing aside, it does feel pretty good. Like when someone offers to scratch your back for you only when you're naked, okay? Actually, that may not be the best comparison. Hanako leans forward against the winter cloth, but this time stays pressed against my back. She wraps her arms around me and starts to wash my chest, then my stomach, and then... Hanako! Huh? Shouldn't I wash that? That's not it. It's just Hanako continues to rub the crotch across my joint, which is already responding to the touch. I just don't want to pass out again. Hanako stops and retracts the washcloth. Yeah, you're right. You should see the nurse before we do this kind of thing. This is as high as my voice can go. I'm sorry. I usually go lower, but you know. Puberty. I grab the wash basin and empty its content over the two of us. Hey, we can still play around though. Here, it's your turn now. I spin on the bath stool, snatch the washcloth from Hanako, and start to massage it into her shoulders. Here, you sit up here. We switch places with Hanako sitting on the stool whilst I watch her back. I continue to watch her back, but every so often I feel my hands reaching around her side to feel her chest. I thought you said we couldn't. I said I couldn't. Wow. You sound master of romance. Copying Hanako's early moves, I slide my hand between Hanako's thighs. Hisao. She squeezes her legs together, causing my third-covered hand to slip around her legs. Hanako squeals a mixture of surprise and pleasure, and instantly I am reminded of where we are. If Kenji were to find out about this, I would never hear the end of it. Oh yes, you're right, and I should go see the nurse as soon as possible. Oh, okay. I lean over Hanako, turn on the shower head on the flexible hose and start to rinse the stamp. Our playtime at an end, we quickly dry ourselves and dress. I can't quickly dry myself because if I'm moist or wet and I try to put my clothes on, it feels really sticky and I hate it. Hanako was the same outfit that I saw her in a few days ago, hat and all. I was in a hurry and it was already out, so... Don't stress, I like it, and it's the only stinking thing you have except for the sundress. It suits you. Thanks. I wrap my arm around Hanako and together we walk to the nurse's office. Aww, relationship goals. Oh, here's the nurse. The best dang nurse in the whole history of the universe. The nurse removes the stethoscope from my chest and I rebutton my shirt. So, explain to me what happened yesterday. Well, we went out for a bit of a walk in the woods, and then when I came back, I just felt really tired, and that's all I remember. The nurse asked me suspiciously, so, on this walk, I'm putting air quotes in it, was there any strenuous activity? Not really. Did you eat much yesterday? I had a little bit of lunch and dinner, but I skipped breakfast. What about water? Can't remember drinking much, to be honest. The nurse taps his pen against his clipboard a couple of times, never once taking his eyes away from mine. After a brief pause, he hands me a small container. Behind that door, you'll find a toilet. I'd like you to fill this up. Sure thing. Midstream, please. Why? I don't get the joke. There's something unnatural about urine samples. Giving someone a warm cup of something you normally flush away is just wrong. The nurse takes it as if I was offering him a normal glass of water and inserts a couple of paper strips. He swirls them around the yellow liquid, taps off the excess, and examines them. It's just as I thought. Your blood sugar is pretty low and looks like you were pretty dehydrated. You've got to look after your body, especially if you're planning to take up walking in the woods as a hobby. Nah. You can't help but like this music. Do you get my drift? I guess it's impossible to hide anything from him. Sure thing. Dude, this nurse is God. He knows everything. You should go and get a good breakfast and also drink a few liters of water today. Not all at once. Not all at once, mind. Try a few bottles spread out across the day. Got you. Oh, and one last thing. I know you already know this, but don't do anything that you may regret later. You know, on your walks. He knows! Oh, so too late. He just did it instead of Hanako. She's pregnant. I'm sorry, but she's pregnant. Is that how you screwed up? I'm right. I'll be careful. Please do. See you later. I thought the nurse's office. Hanako waits patiently. So, what's the matter? Oh, nothing. It's nothing to do with my heart, thankfully. That's good news. So what should we do now? Well, I was just ordered to have a good breakfast. Would you care to join me? That sounds like fun, but I don't think the hall is open just yet. I was actually thinking we could head for the Shanghai. What do you think? Okay, let's go. As expected, the Shanghai is deserted. Yuko sits at the back of the cafe, her eyes red and droopy. Must have had a rough on last night then, eh? Huh? Oh, no, I was just up late last night. I was hanging out with, a friend. I can't do her voice. Yuko's mid-sentence pause says more than her words, but in the interest of keeping her stable enough to service, I don't push the issue. Great, I hope you had fun. Oh, we did, I can assure you. Yuko suddenly blushes as if realizing what she had just said. Must change the topic. Quick! So is breakfast being served yet? Sure thing, we both have traditional and western breakfasts available. We'll take a full western breakfast. I'll take the same, please. 2 breakfasts coming up. Yuko disappears into the back of the cafe, and Hanako and I take our seats. So, how are you feeling now? Still tired? A little. But better now that you're okay. Yeah, same here. I was a bit worried that the nurse is going to ban me from, well, you know. Yeah. Hanako looks away. Apparently it's still a little early to bring up this subject in public. Then again, I can feel a blush spread across my face at the simple thought of last night. Of course. Our uncomfortable silence is short-lived as moments later Yuko returns, carrying 2 heaped plates of food. I grit my teeth and prepare to dodge the plates. As the plates waver in Yuko's grip, as if she were daring gravity to run its course. Raindrops and puddles, I need to remember. Do you want a hand there? No, I'm fine, I just... Jesus Christ. She stands the plates on the table, and for a second, I feel like they will smash along with the table. Surprisingly, everything holds, albeit a little mixed up. There we are, just as ordered. Thanks. Say, Lily's not with you guys today? We decided to give her a day off. She always seems to be fretting over us, so it seemed only fair to give her a day to herself. People need time alone, I think. That sounds right enough. But this is an excuse for the 2 of you to be alone, is it? Well, maybe. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, does that mean you 2 are, you know... I guess it's one way of putting it. Ha, I knew it! Don't worry though, I can keep a secret. My memory drifts back to the last time Yuko promised us she would keep a secret for us. My memory reminds me that this is a very bad idea. There's really no need, it's not that much of a secret. Oh, alright, still, I'm not one for gossip. Something about that seems at odds with reality, but I think I'll let it slide. So what else is happening with you, Yuko? Well, I found my boyfriend again. Found? Again? Yes, I found him. Again. I thought he had moved or something, but it turns out he has just become a recluse. Is that much better? He's not dead. An added bonus, I must admit. Where did you find him? I was going to visit Lily after school the other day, and I ran into him there. What was he doing at the school? Oh, he's a student. I don't remember you visiting Lily. I got a bit distracted. Kenji's got a lot of interesting things in. Kenji? As in militant, anti-feminist, hermit-dwelling, blind as a bat Kenji? Oh, so you know him then? I pinched the bridge of my nose, hoping that the pain will help me cope with the reality of the situation. So you're telling me that your boyfriend is my roommate, the guy with glasses so thick that they must weigh a ton? And he's a little weird. And you've even been to my room, which involved walking past his door and didn't even notice? Well, I wasn't looking for him then. This makes no sense. Why not? Because it doesn't, that's why. Wow! There we go! It's been confirmed in the Hanako beta path. They are a thing. Wow. I don't know what to say. I really don't. No, get that off my screen. Get that off my screen. Shut up. To ending this video. Anyway, let's get back. I mean, the guy really leaves his room, even to go to classes. Wait. The other day, when I was pounding on his door... Oh, so that was you? He said he was an annoying jerk that would go away if I kept quiet. Absurd. My brain has shut down. I know that both Yuko and Kenji have mentioned that they had lost their respective partners, but this seems to make no sense at all. Then again, that alone makes it perfect sense. My fragile mind can't take any more abuse, so I start shoveling the hot breakfast into my mouth as quickly as I can. So, how did you two meet? Well, he used to come here every so often, always by himself, so I started talking to him. Then you know, we were out drinking one night and one thing led to another. He was just so passionate about whatever he was raving about that I couldn't leave him alone. Just to have someone dedicated, you know. Dedicated enough to just disappear for however long without telling you he was just up the road the whole time? What can I say? Sometimes people just need some space. Something tells me that against all odds, Yuko and Kenji are just made for each other. She is right. Let's go back. Sometimes people do just need some space. Everybody's person, they do need some space. Everybody needs some space once in a while. Whether it be from your respective partner, doesn't matter. They still need some space. They still need space once in a while. However, they were not made for me. The sheer enormity of this revelation makes my head hurt, and with our breakfast finished, there's no reason for us to hang around. Well, I'd love to stay and chat, but we have a date. We do? Oh, isn't that sweet? Don't worry, I won't keep you. Thanks. Here, keep the change. I'd grab Hanako's arm and wheel out the door before Yuko even gets a chance to clumsily bid us farewell. I would have been like, come on, come on. So, where to now? Oh crap, no. I don't know. I'm a little tired actually. Well, she didn't get to fall asleep either, didn't she? Hanako has a point. The heavy breakfast in my stomach and the excitement of the last day has left me feeling a little sleepy too. I can only imagine what it would be like after having stayed up all night. How about we sit down for a bit? There's a small park just near here. I've stayed up all night before. Sounds good. The little park is only a few minutes walk from Shanghai. Still being fairly early in the morning, the only other person in the park are the occasional joggers. I half expect Emmy to bound past on her black ribbon prosthetics at any time. She seems like the type to trade her morning sleep for a run any day. We find a small bench under a tree and take a seat. Oh boy, everything just showed up in the background all of a sudden. Jesus Christ, no, get away! Get away! Get away, no! That was a fail. The cool of the shade is refreshing. There's no doubt that summer is just around the corner. Hanako rests her head against my shoulder and I put my arm around her. I'm glad you're not dead. Not half as glad as I am, I can assure you. Hanako laughs a little, a nervous titter on the edge of hearing. That's not what I meant. Last night, I kept thinking it was my fault. Like that you passed out because of what I did. I think you mean what we did. It was kind of a team effort. It was good though. I didn't hurt you, did I? A little, but only at the start. Sorry. It's okay. I don't think it'll be like that all the time. I guess you're right. It won't be. I've just random videos and occasional research. As far as I know, it'll hurt like the first time, maybe the first few times, but after that, it'll be fine. It'll be enjoyable, if I remember correct. Hanako? I get a response from Hanako, who has fallen fast asleep on my shoulder. She deserves the rest, so I'm content to act as a pillow for the moment. I wish I could fall asleep just like that. Anyway, besides, there are worse ways to spend a Sunday than to have a girl sleeping against you. Oh well, that is true. Morning slowly gives way to midday sun before Hanako stirs, gently moaning and wiping her eyes. Morning, sleepy. Huh? Where am I? The park. You fell asleep after breakfast. Oh, sorry. Don't be. You looked after me last night. You deserve the rest. But it's still rude. Don't sweat it. We'll say we head home via Auromart and pick up some snacks. Sure. Small convenience stores unusually busy for a weekend, but even still you couldn't call it crowded. Hanako and I walked down the narrow aisle together, randomly grabbing snacks as we passed them. As we passed by the toiletry section, something catches the corner of my eye, causing my heart to race a little. Hanako? Say, I forgot to pick up, some chocolate milk. Could you go get it for me? Sure. Hanako turns around, wearing a quizzical look. With her gone, I turn my attention back to the toiletries, specifically one section of the shelf. I was hoping for a quick and discreet decision, but instead I'm bombarded with dozens of choices. Thin, thick, flavored, glow-in-the-dark, ribbed, textured, vibrating, assorted. Tiny, bright-colored packages fill the shelf space between the toothpaste and the deodorant. I am lost in a world totally unknown to me when suddenly... Here you are, you saw I got... What are you looking at? Nothing. God damn it. No. No! I don't want to say that. Oh no! Oh no! Ah, the cringe is real. Ah! Condoms? Suddenly every pair of eyes in the store is trained on us. I can feel the sweat beating on my brow. Well, I thought that if... I suppose it's a good idea. Hanako reaches out and grabs a packet marked assorted, adding it to our shopping basket. Surprisingly, she seems to be less embarrassed about this than I am. Aren't you worried? All these people are looking at us. Eh? Who is? Hanako looks up from the groceries, finally noticing the stares of the other people in the shop. We've gotta go. Hanako turns bright red, grasping by the sleeve and rushes for the counter. The attendant quickly scans the items, puts them into the bag, snickering a little when he finally pulls the small box from the basket. Neither Hanako nor I can bear to make eye contact with him, and as soon as I have my change, we make a rush for the exit. Outside the store, I could almost swear that I hear laughing from inside. Why didn't you tell me that they were looking? Dude, that must be so embarrassing, and so... dude, how could you do that in real life? I don't even want to know. Well, they weren't until you said that. Condoms? Yeah. Well, they're perfectly normal, right? Right? I guess, but that doesn't mean you should yell it out. Sorry. I pat Hanako on the head. Pat, pat. Don't worry, it's over now. And we've got them now. Right. Better to be safe. Too freaking late, like I just said. Like I said before. Right. Should we head... Yeah, let's head back. Hanako and I set off back towards the school at a nervously fast pace. Not once do either of us look back towards the little convenience shop. You guys can never go back. As if we were both on autopilot, we head directly for Hanako's room. No, not the music! This music! No, to become one. Oh no. Hanako locks the door behind her, not once taking her eyes from mine. I guess you want to clean up after such a stressful day? But I hardly... Oh. Right. Clean up. Drop the bag of groceries and button my shirt whilst Hanako fumbles with her jacket. She clicks off the light as the clothes fall to the floor for the second time in as many days. Oh, I'm gonna end this here. I'll rather make the next part a separate episode to make the editing easier on me. And hopefully I don't mess up like 3 times. Please, God. Well, bye. See you next episode, which I'm gonna record right after this.